People, it is Friday. Yeah. April? No. You can tell just by me saying the wrong date. It is August 15th for 2025, 5:11 in the PM. This came across my feed. This brother, Anton Daniels, he does a lot of social commentary. And from time to time, things pop up. When I have time, I check it out. And I see he does these types of videos maybe about 3 times a month, and I just shake my head. It's like I get a how would you say, a national perspective on what's going on socially, and many of those things I question, like, is this just clickbait? You know, are these people just trolling? This particular situation is a lady. I'm just confused. She either has 4 or 6 kids. Now, it says just got pregnant again, but I'm homeless. Single mother, 6 kids, and living out of a car. People, I cannot believe this. First of all, have you seen this? Because make me understand how you can have, let's say, this for the sake of argument, 4 kids, and you're living in your car. Why would you go on social media? People, I'm just keeping it real. You know, I don't get this generation, maybe because I'm a little bit older, maybe because I do certain types of commentary. When I see something like this, it broadens my scope on the extremes that are out there, because the believability meter is just screaming right about now. So without further ado, I want you to watch this video. Let me know what you think, because after I watch this video, I'm like, you know what? Anton usually puts the content creator's information in the description, and he did. And I checked out her site. So check it out. Listen to this here.
So yes, I am pregnant. Pregnant with my 6th child. This is gonna be my 4th baby daddy. Yes, it's true. Yes, I am homeless. I'm homeless. I'm living out of my car. I'm living at a hotel.
I'm gonna let it sink in. I'm gonna let it sink in. You can look at his face like, what? 4th baby daddy, 6 kids. Let's go back.
Pregnant with my 6th child. This is gonna be my 4th baby daddy. Yes, it's true. Yes, I am homeless. I'm homeless. I'm living out of my car. I'm living at hotels. I'm living from pillar to post, okay? I have no job. Yes, I have no job, okay? You know, we listen and we don't judge. I have no job. I'm 35 years old, living out of my car, pregnant, not with the baby daddy, by myself. Could life get any worse? Possibly. I mean, I could step out tomorrow and get hit by a car. And then we're in the hospital. Shit, that would not be good. So the next time somebody comes to my comments, asking me questions, refer back to this video. Yes, I know I'm old, okay? Got a hell of a lot of kids. I'm homeless. And I'm broke. But guess what? I'm still alive and I'm living. And
now this video came out today, the 15th. Now, I don't know, what's the percentage of women who are in this type of 6 kids, 4 babies, daddies, pregnant, living in a car? People, the brother here was talking about how Trump is making adjustments in terms of issuing out money. We got some dark days ahead of us as a society. Notice I didn't just say her. We have some dark days ahead of us, people, as a society. I believe God's heart bleeds. It bleeds, because look, he knows the future. And you and I know, like here in Chicago, they have to cut back because there's not enough money. In other big cities, they're cutting back on social programs. The money's getting scarce, especially now that you put the illegals in the mix. And people are still having kids, and we have this type of, I can't even talk. My mind, what reality are they living in? She's dressed up real nice, makeup, tattoos, nice eyeglasses. In and out of hotel, she said. But again, tell me what state that this will be allowed where the social services will not step in and say, look, either you stay in one program with us for the kids or we're going to take the kids. And I hate to go there, but I'm a dad, I'm a parent, I'm a father, and even if I wasn't, this is the new society that is being birthed. That if we don't get a handle on these extremes, in many of our cities and in our neighborhoods, this is going to be the cultural norm. And if you talk about cutting back, what kind of children is our society going to produce? That's all I'm saying. I got to take it there. I got to think long term. I got to look at what's going on right now, the different budget proposals. And I look at things how they were when I was younger, and then the 70s and 80s and the programs. People, you got to understand, did we not learn a lot watching the media's coverage of the illegals and different parts of the United States where people were being interviewed, where they said that they were already stretched thin in terms of care for the elderly and people who were, had circumstances out of their own scope, and people who just found themselves in circumstances with 2-3 kids, and who knows, deadbeat dads or deadbeat moms. There was already a crisis in our communities in terms of taking care of the existing people in relation to the migrants. Now I stumble across videos like this. I'm like, Pearson, this has got to be clickbait. So I went to her site, and here it is. LIV, Liv Nicole LX. And I played this one right off the bat.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Liv, AJ, and Kailani. And we are currently homeless. Stop screaming! It's raining. We're currently homeless in Florida, and yeah, I'm homeless with my 2 babies. It's really, really hard, but I'm getting through it. Day by day, night by night, we're working through it and we're getting through it. But I've been feeling like super sick, and I have all the symptoms, but I don't think it's possible, but it could be possible. So come with me to take a pregnancy test, and hopefully pray to God that it is extremely negative, because I cannot do this right now. I'm extremely grown. I know the consequences of having you know what. So please don't write that in the comments.
So this is the video where she was going to take the pregnancy test. Now she's pregnant. Within the first 10 seconds, you see and you hear the kids. And I have my mama's spirit. And these are the times that I wish I was getting between 30,000 to 100,000 views. Because I know me, I'm the kind of person, I'm not giving to a situation like this until I investigate it. So if I got a couple of $100,000 in the bank, I'm flying out there, because she did say where she's at, which means somebody might report her. I'm just gonna keep it real. I would fly out there and I would try to create some stipulation obligation. Get her at a place and let her know, I will give you this if you do this, and you got to do this. And then I would go back on my YouTube channel. And I'm sure by now, if I had rose to the level that I know I should be at with that many subscribers, I would probably have 25% of my videos like this. And I'm not naive to say I wouldn't judge, but I would say that my mom's spirit was a type of spirit where you could look beyond the faults and see the needs. It was the Jesus thing. Now, many times you can error in that judgment, and put in the comment section if you have, because some people, they take advantage of good natured people. But I would give them a chance and try to get them hooked up with an organization or some group or the city or a pastor in the group, but they would have to stop having babies. They would have to try to work or take some type of counseling classes, all the above. I just wouldn't give out money. And I would work with them for at least a year so you can see the beginning, the struggling through it, and within a year you can see the progress. I would pray with them. That's what you do. And that's what this life is about. Let's go to another video, because this is a shocking tale. It's a shocking tale.
He took my kids from me. You guys literally keep asking me, where's your baby daddies? Why are your baby daddies not helping you? How could you be going through this? You have all these baby daddies and not helping you. Okay, so let me break it down, okay? My first baby daddy, which was my husband, cheated on me throughout our whole relationship. I got the balls and I cheated on him back. We got married. There was more infidelity, blah, blah, blah. We broke up. Mind you, I always had the kids. Always. Hi, baby. I always had the kids. But once we broke up the last time, he got with this chick. And she helped him devise a plan to take my children away from me. It was the most hardest thing. I don't think I've ever recovered from that, honestly, truly. But yeah.
Do you guys believe that sometimes love and lust gets confused? Look, as a man, I'm going to talk it out the way it should be talked out. Do you believe that love and lust gets confused? Do you believe that a spirit can ride your mind and you think it's love, but yet it's lust? You think it's love, but yet you're repeating a cycle. At that point, it's no accountability, and you got to have counseling. This is why I've been saying this ever since in my 20s, because half the people that I knew when I grew up in Chicago, no dad around. I've always believed that no more than 2 kids to get help, because you can't keep feeding this thing. It's got to be corrected, and you got to look at this thing in terms of the long term for society and the babies. Now let's go with one more. Let me see if I can remember the other one that I watched. This just really hurt to watch this thing. Let's see if it's this one here.
So yes, I am pregnant. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're not pissing me off with your new bitch. You and your new bitch look like brothers.
Okay, it wasn't that one. It was another one. I listened to her talk and I just heard all over. I'm not sure which one it was, and I don't want to get any cursing and whatnot. But people, there's something wrong here. And let's see if we got this here.
You're not pissing me off with your new bitch. You and your
So we're gonna leave it alone. I cannot find. I should have marked it. Let's just pick one out random. She's got the kids with her.
Appreciate it. Appreciate everything. Appreciate.
Now you see her here with the kids.
Appreciate the people who tell you they care about you. Appreciate who you are, and appreciate that you are here for a reason. Appreciate that people want you here, and that they love you. Appreciate the effort people give you. Appreciate the way you feel when you accomplish something you thought you couldn't.
What do we do, people? I remember taking my first sociology class over 40 years ago, and I remember hearing the word a breakdown in society. And I thought then it was bad in certain segments and certain ghettos in America. Then I became more broad in terms of watching international things and what they go through. And now as I look in retrospect, what's the difference between now and then, 40 years ago when I was watching the same thing? What's the difference? I think the difference is that it's masked by the culture, it's masked by the expensive things that we can achieve and wear, and it's masked with visualization. But the cries and the hurt and the pain is still the same, baby. So people, as as I do these videos like this from time to time, I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them. I believe many times it's a call beyond me from the heavens, that I can just be doing some research on one particular subject, and then all of a sudden, like something like this pops up, and it just tugs at me like, Pearson, you know what? This is life. This is the children. And she's young. Let's just say 5 kids, 1 in the belly. I don't know. Again, I'm totally confused. But if this is what's coming on in a lot of our major cities, and I watch a lot of videos about substance abuse and homelessness, but when it comes down to these kids, baby, what are we going to do as a society? I don't have all the answers. If you are a counselor, a sociologist, if you deal with this type of situation or have had a job in this, because I used to be a part of a ministry where people were dealing with this way back in the day. And a lot of them quit because it was too much. They took it home with them. And I guess your spirit takes on that hurt when you see people spiral out of control, yet they come back and they don't realize that they have spiraled out of control. And you just say, you know what? No longer is it a job, but it's breaking me down as well. My name is Franchai Pearson. We'll pray for her and people like her. We got to make better decisions. Love, lust, a need to be loved, a need to be hugged, a need to be cherished, a need for someone to reverence you and appreciate you. It can't have the benefit of kids if you're not and haven't put yourself in a position to take care of them. Tell me what you think, people. God bless.